on, 'cause I am coming back.
Yeah!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drinks with Mark and Rich. My name's Mark. That's Rich right there.
That's right.
We are coming to you live from beautiful
Downtown Tulsa. We are at the Hunt Club right here on the corner of Main and Cameron, right up from Main and Brady. Very famous part of town because a very
Love being
famous
here.
racist apparently burned this whole place down. There were lots of black people here, and now there are not. And we
Yay.
have a lovely memorial for them.
This is the memorial show.
Yes.
The anti-white show.
Do you want to do these shots or what? This is
Oh,
going on.
okay.
Let's get that Mark and Rich thing going. Let's
welcome
get that
to the
magic
show,
going.
ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome. Please do some. Oh, hold on.
That was a big old shot.
There's a lot of
It's a lot of booze in that.
lot of magic as they say in biz.
Good Lord.
Not that porno magic either. That straight people know sex filming that we do.
Good to see you again. Haven't
too,
seen you in a
man.
while. You having a good New Year?
I'm good. Yeah.
Hey, how'd you do on the Super Bowl?
My team, I picked San Francisco, and they did not. Or I picked Denver, and they didn't win.
Yeah, I didn't do any betting. I remember at the beginning of the season I picked San Fran on our show, and that was ugly.
They put up a good fight.
Yeah,
but,
it was fun.
Most importantly, I think that
Did you bet on the Chili Peppers to lip sync?
I bet that Janet Jackson was going to show her titty, and I lost $1,000 on
Dang
that.
it.
So I'm not a good Super Bowl gambler. Most importantly, we had that thing where the two lady teams.
Yes, catch everybody up on our.
Right. We had one team. I think the Blondes chose Patriots.
Yeah.
And then the Brunettes chose Chiefs.
Yes, that's
So
right.
neither one of them made it.
And
So we
money's still in our
owe
pocket.
nothing.
Big
Mark and Rich
donut.
owe nothing on that
We
shit.
are coming out golden.
In the clear, baby. We don't owe no money. We can still throw out T-shirts. We can still buy some shots.
It is
Got that
fucking
right.
cold outside. Good Lord.
Look at these white people talk about it's cold. All right. Hey, weird white people out on a cold Tuesday. Which brings me to
I
our
know.
next- Isn't that weird?
I was. Oh, we were.
That
What
is
time
so
is it?
weird.
It's 11:30. We were supposed to start an hour and a half ago,
Yes.
but thanks to I'm not even white, and I had white
Brown
people problems.
We got, like, my dad always says that my dad is white,
Uh-huh.
and he always says that like me and my brothers and sisters have a Polynesian work ethic. We like to work. We work real hard.
That people familiar with my family will know Indian time. That's
Yeah.
when you get around to doing it.
Yeah. Oh, no, man. Like Polynesian people work real hard from 11 to 3. You know what I mean? We work.
Put
But
in a
don't
day.
expect, promotion-worthy work before that, and don't expect that after that. That's
I'm on
me.
break.
I'm on break. I got to go fishing, homie. Sorry. And my mom is the exact same way. She is my mom is smart. She speaks several languages, but her hours.
Spike.
Cut!
They're both the same length.
Are we back? Yeah, that's what a podcast is all about, man. Ups and downs, baby.
That's live TV, yo.
Live TV. Now I know how Big Al Jerkins feels, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
You do you, Big Al Jerkins. You do you. Playboy.
So we're an hour and a half late because of my white people problems. that I got
Can we
tonight.
keep going like we're doing? Oh, okay. So, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You were late.
I misplaced my phone.
Okay.
You were trying to get a hold of me because
I was worried.
I didn't know which car I left it in. I bought a new car last week, and so I left it at work, and I don't know.
What did you buy, real quick, before I make fun of you?
A Kia,
Oh,
a white Kia.
Oh, that's so weird.
So
Is it weird that, we always make fun of white people, and now you're speaking about white people problems?
I know.
About
yeah.
what car?
None of my.
Is that weird to you?
Not all of my cars can fit in the garage.
Yeah.
So I had to leave one at work.
You had to park one outside of the garage?
I had to park one out.
Oh,
yeah.
that is so
I
weird.
don't get to keep them all indoors.
What else do what else do white people like to talk about?
Nickelback.
White people love talking about Nickelback. They do. Maybe not
Duck
in this side town.
Dynasty. There's a lot of Duck Dynasty jabbering.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't watch the show because it's about nothing I'm interested
Yeah,
in.
it's. Remember
Duck
when you used
calls.
to have talent to be on TV?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah. I'm not into duck calls.
We'd never see any of the Duck Dynasty guys on the Love Boat.
I do like camouflage clothes. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I do like shooting, but being a white millionaire is kind of outside of my range. I don't know anything about that, so that's not something. I'm gonna. White people love talking about pastrami. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Is that weird?
Seasoned meats.
Yeah, any like cured meats, but like, and I know it's stupid, and you guys are saying it's dumb, but it's if we're in mixed company, eating lunch somewhere, and we say like you and I are just doing our shit, and then we see some white people walk by and we're like pastrami. I'm like, oh man, are you talking about? They're gonna lean in and say, you guys talking about pastrami?
Yeah.
Like, you know where you get the best pastrami at, and then everybody's gonna have it and like, oh shit, I love you know who is Jason's Deli, you know, or
they deal that shit like
Man,
trading cards.
Oh my god, they love talking about pastrami. Yeah. You know what white people have loved talking about lately?
Lately?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
This is the Winter Olympics is white people. This is like the white people on parade. This is like the closest thing that white people have had.
It's like, yeah.
Right, since like the Hitler Youth Marches.
I was gonna say it's like white pride.
Since the spread of fascism in Europe.
Meaning, yeah.
Right. This is as close as they will ever come, but it is a celebration of. I love athletics and I love sports, but colored people will never. This is not their forum. This is not their time. Biathlon, by far and away.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't know if you share this belief. Biathlon is basically every participant's way of saying, I'm the whitest person on earth, and there's nothing you can do to take that away from me.
They're out whiting each other.
They will never, like, black people are like, and other ethnic people are like getting into speed skating and shit like that. And that's just an extension of sprinting.
Yeah.
Right. You're basically taking summer sports, you know. And for years, you know, like they've been trying to get sprinters and football players into bobsledding, you know what I mean? That's an extension of what they do. But colored people like you and me, Herschel Walker, not that we're on the same level as Herschel Walker.
He can strive to be like us.
There is never going to be Herschel Walker. You will never, and never on your best day, were you ever going to cross over into biathlon. Sorry. Tuiasa Sopo, that's the island people shit. You never going to be biathlon, baby. I mean, sorry.
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch is never going to. Jim Thorpe, there's your people.
Okay.
Jim Thorpe was, I don't know, man. Wait a minute. I'm going to back up on that one. Jim Thorpe, maybe.
He might have.
He just never had the resource. Nobody presented him with a rifle and skis. We could go on talking about what white people talk about. Jason, can we take a cut here while I go round these people up? Okay. And then let me take a cut.
Beautiful.
Okay, so
speaking of white people.
Yeah, speaking of white people, we do have some guests, and they are white.
We like to mix it up on here.
We'd like to bring on Abby Horn, and
Hello, Abby.
Jeremy Singer is actually going to join us too. They are both friends of the show. Jeremy Singer, of course, has been on the show before. So is Abby. You were on our live show.
Yes.
So yay, a little applause.
Funny enough, I was on the Super Bowl episode
You
that you
were on
guys
the-
had.
That's right.
Yes.
And you chose Patriots.
The Patriots.
You were on the blonde
and who
team.
was why did you choose the Patriots over anybody else?
Well, according to the rules
It was dick
that were
related.
put forth were based on looks.
It was dick
Okay.
related, if
So-
I recall correctly.
No, that was the other bet that we
And
had.
you
God
said
we
you
have
would
the
sell
subwoofer
what you
on the
told me
PA
was
for you.
It was-
you would have chose the Seahawks.
This is way
but-
better than the crib because I'm
But
on fucking
you included
speaker.
Marshawn Lynch in
Hey.
that.
And
lineup.
that brought down your entire
Yes,
choice.
Absolutely. And
Because of
That is
Marshawn
sad.
Lynch?
it was looks. It's not.
That's true.
That's true. That's
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
what we based the contest on.
Skittles brought down the whole
I
fucking
mean, don't
team.
get me wrong. I'm sure he does his fair share of.
Marshawn Lynch, a.k.a. Beautiful John Paul.
Of course,
my
Jeremy Singer
gosh.
making reference to
Our bartender.
John Paul Rowland, our wonderful bartender.
Holler!
John Paul Rowland.
Right there.
At the Hunt Club, ladies and gentlemen.
Bartending predator.
If we're the people here are rated by beer size, I'm winning.
You are winning. Okay, so let's get on to our first group topic. Celebrities
I'm
we
gonna stop
lost in
dancing.
2013.
P-Dub.
This is okay.
2013. Okay.
Take it
I'm
slow,
gonna
take it
start. I'm
slow.
gonna start over here with singer.
I got two. P-Dub, Paul Walker, and
Paul Walker.
DF, Dennis the Farina.
Dennis Farina.
Shame.
Yes.
He was brilliant in Ghostbusters.
He was brilliant alongside
No.
Richard
No,
Belzer.
Law and Order
Okay.
is what I know him as.
No.
I don't watch that
There's
shit.
Dennis
That's white people
Farina,
shit.
Richard Belzer, and Ice-T.
Did
We
Richard
lost
Belzer
all of
go?
them?
No,
We
Dennis
lost
Farina
all
was
those
on.
people.
Ice-T's gone?
Ice-T's dead.
I
Oh my
swear to God,
God.
I saw Richard Belzer and Ice-T on something like
Law and Order
yesterday.
SVU.
Yeah, it was
they
a
were
re-
talking about it on the
It
Today
was
Show.
It was a rerun.
Son of a bitch.
You think Ice-T can't be syndicated just because he's a little bit black?
And okay, I'm gonna take exception.
He's a little bit.
Did Dennis Farina die last year, or did he die several years
Dennis
ago?
Farina died in
2013.
2013 because we looked up a list.
Okay.
He's like one of those puzzles like.
White people can
I
Google
can't
things.
remember- I
That's
can't
what
remember the
we
list now.
learned.
White
Well,
people are
I
very
thought
puzzling.
Shirley Temple just died. I thought she had been dead for a long
Oh,
time.
yeah. She
was
died.
She was dead inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
For a
tricked
long
you.
time.
She died in '89 and was resurrected.
Now,
Jesus style.
I don't care about celebrities or when they live or die, but I did hear you say that.
P-Dub,
No. Who else?
DF.
Rodney King. You said
Oh,
Rodney King
Rodney
passed
King
away.
died.
We
That
did
was
lose
not-
him. That's
Rodney
right.
King died.
But that was like 2 years ago.
That doesn't make it unfunny.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I
Black
don't care
don't
about
crack.
time. It's
Rodney
just-
King
and
died.
That's weird.
He died in the bottom of his pool with Sherm Dog, Weed Out, Cocaine, and a little bit of 40 ounce.
All
his
up in the
system.
face piece.
Yeah, he was dosed up, bottom of a pool.
Jesus Christ.
He knows how to party.
What I find amazing about that
You remember
is-
that time he got beat up by those dudes?
Yeah.
PCP.
And he was like fucked up for a long time,
Sherm
and
dog.
then he came back enough to have a swimming pool. Is what I find
I know.
amazing.
How's that happen?
How did that-
You're
well,
forgetting
okay, and
his
then
stint on reality
do
television.
we
They'll
need
buy
to?
you a pool.
Okay.
That's fine.
They
And-
pay you in swimming pools.
Why did
That's
he
what I've heard.
have a swimming pool? If
What
you know
are
what I mean.
What are you and I doing wrong? What are we
That's a
doing?
very good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he's
he
black.
Kid he swim.
Thank you.
What was
Thank
he
you,
doing in that
Jeremy.
pool?
And you guys were talking about there not being black people on Brady anymore, but Rich is half black.
No, not
it's-
black.
it's-
Or
I feel like I'm half black.
Did
a
I
lot
say
of
black?
times.
I meant Baltic.
The good half.
Yeah.
From the knees down.
Western
Oh
European down there.
Okay, so since we all last saw each other, you guys were on vacation. Abby and Mark, you guys were actually on vacation.
Abby went
We
to
both went to
It
the
was-
UK.
it
We were working.
Yeah,
I
it
was
not-
working.
It was not. when
Abby
people like
went
think
to
it was-
Destin, Florida. Fucking
I went to Destin, Florida, May of 1997.
Mark was at a powwow in fucking DC.
Mohawk Park.
No, what were you guys doing in?
Real
You guys
talk.
both went to England, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I was there for a week. You were there the week before I got there, but you
Yes.
were in beautiful London.
I was in London.
You guys
I was
didn't
in
hang out?
London working, and a lot of people think it's vacation, but there is a lot of hard work that goes into it.
What's your job?
Boo. Did you Snapchat any Italian dongs? Let's
No,
talk
I
about
didn't.
her shit.
No, I didn't Snapchat.
Because they call it
Snapchat
something
anything.
else in France, like le chat.
We'll get to
El
her.
Snappo Chatto.
Her
They call it the chat royale.
after work.
That's right.
exploits here in a second. But what were you there for?
I work in human resources, so I was there for interviews, employee relations, and I attended a conference on online recruitment.
Okay. And then Mark, what were you there for?
Well, I'm puzzled. You're hiring English people? Or
Yes, we do
To
hire.
bring 'em over
we
here?
hire-
Penwell is in-
we-
Mark
we-
was
no,
there
we-
interviewing with
yes.
Abby.
Yes.
I was over there
Funny
looking for a
enough,
job.
That was you? God, you did a British accent really good.
Yeah. Mark's the handsome one with the
we
button down,
have an
in
office in
case
London, so we
anyone
can
doesn't know.
employ those people. Is that what you want? Is that what you meant by
yeah,
English
no.
people?
Yeah,
Those people?
honestly, I meant to ask you that all these
Oh,
months.
Jason and the
Figured out.
lady. I'm going to miss
Good night.
you
I
guys.
love
Good
it.
night.
Kara,
Thank
it
you
was
for coming
lovely
by.
meeting you. What was your
He
name?
was going to get so much.
Trey.
Oh, Trey.
It was
Even
nice meeting you
better.
guys.
Trey, I love
Thanks
you,
for
brother.
putting up with us.
You're okay. You're no Trey. You are with
Hold
Trey.
on. You guys keep talking.
Okay. Rich is gonna escort you guys out.
Are you going to
Box
hug
over
them? Hey, hug Trey. And
Would you say you're a large?
Trey's a large medium. He's got a nice set of shoulders on him.
T-shirt.
We're not talking about pinstripe top coats. We're talking about your long,
You're talking
narrow,
about these things
your
right here.
long,
Okay.
narrow dong.
Do you have an extra medium?
We have a narrow dong size shirt for you if you need that.
Completely regular.
I'm sorry. We actually looked it up. We found the size that I was. Remember,
Narrow,
I told you the story
double
about
medium.
my extra tight situation.
I'm with it.
Yeah, I found the extra tight situation. They have it still.
In high school, they called me the extra tight situation.
The extra tight situation. Yeah, and it's not what you think it was.
Oh, look how fun you could be if you were like Trey.
Trey,
Oh
are
my
you in
God.
show business?
You should play more.
Then
Far
get the
Side.
hell out of this fucking shot.
I am gonna miss you once you're gone. Trey's
That's
okay,
how
but
we
you
will
I'm gonna miss.
Think
Trey
of
D,
you.
ladies and
Fuck with
gentlemen,
my lighting.
and lady friend.
Thank you so much, guys.
Trey,
Good
you're
night,
top
guys.
notch.
Stay
All
warm.
right.
Trey's
Stay warm.
lady, you're okay, except for the Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay.
And 'cause you
so
hate me
I know
also.
you
A-
asked
the
for
Earth, Wind, and
Bobby
Fire
Brown.
The Earth, Wind, and Fire was the best thing about that bitch. I'm glad she's gone.
That lady's legitimately upset with me.
Yeah, she hated you.
Yeah.
She goes, "Where's
She
the
is
guy
actually
with
a
the bunny
friend of an
rabbit ears?"
ex-girlfriend. That's probably a story. I've probably used this line 100 times over. She's a friend of
I
an
hope it's
ex-girlfriend.
Jessica Lamoureux, which, by
It's
the
not.
way, this show is dedicated
Get
to Jessica
all
Lamoureux.
your Jessica Lamoureux material out right now.
Rich didn't remember about my last appearance on the podcast when I was
I'm drunk a lot.
talking a lot about Jessica Lamoureux and her comments about Jewish penises, which has furthered my sexual career. And I'd like to thank you again, Jessica
What did she
Lamoureux.
have to
and
say
I miss
about
you.
it?
What did she say exactly?
She
Because
said
you have a
she
career.
Came up to me. We were on a patio, and she told me that Jews have great penises.
that sounds like something she'd say.
Like you do.
She
Why
said
were
she-
you on a patio?
She actually has
was
a
your penis
blog
on the
herself
patio?
where she
Outdoor
talks
living?
about Jews and penises. Separately,
Outdoorliving.com.
But yeah, regardless, London.
No,
Yeah,
seriously.
back to the
though.
UK.
Get it on track.
Oh, really? My penis is great.
Look at
It's
Abby.
fine. Let's get back
Abby,
to
pull,
London.
okay.
Driving this bus back
So-
home.
Trying to.
Old
What
bullet
are-
point horn staying with the London.
What are two things that you enjoyed about the city, and then two things you don't like about it?
Snapchat. British Snapchat.
My
One
favorite.
thing, I like all the people.
It's probably called
I like being
Biscuit
around,
Chat or something terrible like that.
Okay, around all the people.
I thought she was gonna be in this. She's
And
a-
being able
Yeah,
to
she's
get
gonna be
around such the
lovely demeanor.
transportation system.
It's gonna go 2 episodes. You can tell.
Yes, it's going to go 2 episodes. But the
Okay.
transportation
Can the second
system,
episode
being
be
able to
just
get
me?
around so easily, cover a lot of different grounds.
Okay. And
Come
then
back
Mark.
to me for my dislike.
Yeah, probably the
Also-
coolest thing was sitting around, sitting at the table at dinner and being around so many people from so many different countries. And then probably the worst thing was the food. Food was just horrible.
Except you had a great steak.
Yeah, everywhere I was
You
was
had a great steak though.
in an Italian joint.
I
Yeah,
have.
that was
I have
See,
internet
I
proof.
do a lot of.
Where's Sonny
Asian.
D'Alessandro out there? If you're out there, Sonny,
Start
it took
serving-
an Italian
Start serving
Thank
steak.
you to save
to
my
make a
trip.
good steak
Get on your
in
game.
England.
Yes.
England, yeah, the English, the way we have Mexican food over here is the way they have Indian food over there.
Yes.
Everything.
Not an Indian food. I usually do the Thai
mean-
or Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Sort of lackluster
did-
Two
health
things.
standards.
Oh, two things you didn't like about England that we
I
can
guess
all jump on.
The
We can pile
weather.
on.
Biscuit
I
chat.
see
Yeah.
Kind of cheesy, but the weather was a little not fun.
It's for faggots.
Yeah, kind of.
It's dildos.
It's really moist.
Edit that out, please.
That means cigarettes.
It's dildos.
Honestly,
Also-
I can't say much else that I didn't like. I really enjoy my
I'm
time
gonna come
in
back to
London.
you.
Okay.
Mark, what did you like in England?
He already told you.
He
Yeah.
said what he liked.
I
but
don't listen to him a whole lot.
He tunes me out quite
What
a
he
bit.
didn't like was the
I'm always-
Mexican
I'm
food.
always
pretty
And
sure
I
is
agree
what
with him
gathered
because
from
you
that.
get to meet a lot of different people. I was sitting in a pub one night by myself,
Oh,
and I turn around and I'm surrounded.
this is what I was gonna.
It's called
Get
a
on.
pub because it's in England.
Now,
This
okay.
is a pub.
Now-
Pub in Grub.
Boo.
Abby, you are a.
Well,
am
I
I
got
too close to this mic?
Biscuit.
Abby, you are an avid user of. You used to be at least of Tinder.
Yes. No longer.
No longer.
No.
What was the
I
Is there a
saw-
story behind that?
Plenty of
I
fish.
mean,
You were. Have you used Tinder overseas at least once?
I have
Okay.
used it once.
Good
but you didn't
Lord.
get laid.
No.
Now this
it
time-
actually-
For lack of
it's-
trying, or
No, it's more. It just never hasn't.
Okay.
Hasn't.
Okay, but
come
this
to
time-
fruition.
It was too Italian.
You went fishing the old-fashioned way.
Plenty,
The old-fashioned,
plenty of fish.
distressed American girl at the bar. Yep.
you dangled your bait out there
You
for him?
did.
Yeah.
How'd
yeah.
that go?
You
Is that my
should-
bait?
You pulled down a little Wonder Bra.
A nice spinning
And-
lure.
It's an American Eagle Perkius bra. I don't think they make Wonder Bras anymore. But they,
What do flat girls use?
this.
Okay. That
Obviously.
looks super. I mean, it looks like you have like kind of a banging set.
It's deceptive.
Yeah.
It's deceptive
Yeah.
because it appears you
I
have
mean-
titties.
Are you a liar?
Yeah, I am.
Seriously?
This is also a testament to the lighting work of Jason Reed, our producer.
Who also he's black. There's a black person on Brady, and it's the fucking engineer.
Which is weird because everybody thinks his brother is Mexican. Everybody thinks Jeremy Reed is Mexican.
Jeremy Reed is pretty fucking Mexican.
And then, like, I'm going to look into this camera and say, Jeremy Reed has a beautiful
Mexican-
Arab girlfriend, and maybe she thought that he was Arab.
Arab, you think?
Because he does. I
she
mean,
made
Jason,
a mistake.
I know you can't talk in the
No,
microphone
I
right
have
now,
often
but your
thought-
brother
He's
is that.
laughing very hard.
Your brother looks Arab.
Huh?
Calling
dip?
bean dip.
Okay,
Okay,
so
brother.
Jason just says that
Bean
his
dip?
brother Jeremy is called Bean Dip.
my
Bean
God.
dip, this
Your
is for
brother
you.
has that.
That's
He's
incredible.
got like an olive tone, like myself. It's weird.
Yeah, we've got a story
It's
coming up
not
some
real
other time I
dark
wanna
like
do.
your skin,
Yeah.
but it's
We'll talk
Arab,
about another time about how your brother and I got racially profiled.
Eastern European.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a cut right here,
When you guys were
and
in
we'll
England,
line up the people for this.
Did she finish her story?
I have a question
okay.
as well.
No, I did. That I went fishing the old-fashioned way.
Oh shit!
That's
okay.
as far as you
That's
wanted to
right.
go?
I have a
You
question.
got laid.
You can't just come on camera
You're
and be all
on-
fucking
you got-
coy.
Cut.
You used.
There's no cut.
No, she's not gonna watch.
People
that.
don't watch
Too long
this
to
show.
fucking watch this podcast.
Old people don't know how to use computers.
I would like to say to Abby Horn's mom right now that when she's overseas, she's very sexually active.
If
and it's not-
Abby's
it's not a
mom
big
is
deal.
on a computer right now,
It's healthy.
Turn it off right now,
It's
Abby.
healthy
Turn
and
it
it's not a
off.
big deal. I
and
would
get
like-
on my private YouTube channel.
I would like to ask a question of
Which
Abby
is-
and Mark about England, which
Okay.
is, did you see any circumcisions and were they
What
very,
were the circumcision? You've been over to Europe now several times.
were
very
they pretty?
bland.
Just forget that you got
Wait,
laid.
why is Mark getting taken out of the conversation? Why is it directed at me?
No,
Mark,
I,
did you
I
see
said
any
it was directed
circumcisions?
toward Mark.
At me, I was very
He
uncomfortable.
put a
but-
bunch of fucking Instagram shit with. It was mostly poorly circumcised dicks, and I assumed he was in
Poorly.
London.
He's an expert
well, I
on the.
didn't-
Yeah, Mark's Instagrams were like,
I'm a
oh, check
moil.
out this ziti bake I got in Cheshire, and then
A treasure cat?
he's like, here's a soccer ball that some kid kicked at me in Chelsea, and then yours were,
Look at this dick.
look at these two dudes I got with me. I'm
Look-
hanging out
look
with.
at this
I'm
curvy
wearing-
circumcision.
So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
This dick is wearing a scarf, and
Right.
it's British, and I want everybody to know about it.
what's the story with circumcisions? Are they different? Like, normal circumcision here in America reveals like this is the foreskin, and then this is like
Just
the dick
proud.
heads.
You know, it's
Yeah.
funny because
Proud,
when I
large and in charge, I'm killing that shit.
normally
Okay.
when I explain circumcisions, I use a picture of Rich to to illustrate it.
Yeah.
I'm actually working a deal with Tulsa Public Schools right now.
At
so
Sex Ed,
with the cafeteria.
you're a demo.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the you looking like a giant penis have to do with
And
cafeteria?
it helps. It helps kids.
So a normal
Anything for the kids.
a
I don't
normal
care.
American circumcision
kids.
looks like Rich, less beard, neck down.
But I've heard that like overseas the circumcision because they're not like,
Like British?
circumcisions are new to them.
They're
Am I-
curvy and they wear scarves.
Right.
I'm gonna deflect this question back to Jeremy. As you said earlier, you had your
Like, did one of the
circumcision
dudes have like a
done
Phantom of
Western-
the Opera?
I had
Or like
had-
the
I had
hood
my
was.
second
So it was
circumcision
kind of covering
done
his eye.
Did you look at their dicks?
in Western
Did
Europe.
you look at their dicks?
You don't even look at it. You're just
You didn't
all
even look
fucking
at-
gung ho like the movie with Michael Keaton.
And that's what's wrong with American women.
Real talk.
On that note.
On that note, we'll be right back.
All right, let's take a break real quick. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Want to be part of the show? Have a topic you want discussed? Leave us a voicemail with comments or suggestions at 918-373-9120. Join the conversation at www.drinkswithmarkandridge.com. And remember, like us on Facebook and subscribe to us on iTunes.